esteemed guests, and distinguished members, welcome to the Symposium on the impact of COVID-19 pandemic on teaching and learning. I am honored to be your Master of Ceremony today, guiding you through the insightful exploration of the challenges and innovations in education during these unprecedented times. This symposium has been carefully crafted to address the profound changes in teaching and learning brought about by the global pandemic. The discussion today will illuminate the hurdles faced by educators, adaptations for teaching methods, student experiences, the role of technology, equity in education, and innovative solutions developed in response to these challenges. So without further ado, let us embark on this intellectual journey, learn from each other, and collectively contribute to the shaping the future of education in the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic. Together with my partner, Ms. Noche Absalon.
Good morning, everyone. I am Noche Absalon. Welcome to this symposium entitled Impact of COVID-19 Pandemic on Teaching and Learning, where challenges in accessibility, technology, and student engagement were posed with a sudden shift to remote and online learning. We will delve deeper into the challenges faced by educators in the midst of pandemic, to be presented by Ms. Lale Camilo.
COVID-19 pandemic is considered one of the biggest crises faced by education systems and humanity in the recent past. As schools are closed, the education process was interrupted and the children have started education from home. According to the participatory educational research in 2021, there are plenty of problems arises during remote classes, such as lack of opportunities because not all students have the gadgets and means to attend online classes, network and internet use, planning, implementation, and evaluation of learning, and collaboration with parents, which became a challenge to every educators during the pandemic. Since teachers are unable to meet students' personal difficulties in controlling students' behavior crisis, as well as student retention, parent support, and more. And now, we'll have Sherry Abbott to discuss the adaptation in teaching methods.
One of the most significant changes has been the rapid shift from traditional in-person instruction to remote or online learning. As schools closed to ensure the safety of everyone involved, teachers had to quickly transition their lessons to digital platforms. The COVID-19 pandemic has posed significant challenges to education. However, teachers have shown incredible resilience and adaptability. They have embraced online learning platforms, utilized innovative teaching methods, and prioritized the well-being of their students. Through their dedication and creativity, educators have demonstrated that even in the face of adversity, learning can continue and thrive. As we move forward, let us recognize and appreciate the efforts of these exceptional individuals who have transformed education during this challenging time. Now, the next topic that will be discussed by Ms. Ancajas is students' concerns and their experiences.
During the COVID-19 pandemic, students have encountered various challenges in their learning experiences. The abrupt shift to online education presented difficulties such as technological barriers, lack of face-to-face interaction with peers and teachers, and challenges in staying motivated, concerns about academic performance. The quality of virtual learning and the impact on mental health have been prominent. Additionally, disparities in access to technology and the sense of isolation have heightened the overall stress and anxiety levels among students. Mr. Ambit.
Hi everyone, I am Sally Ambit, and today I stand before you into the transformative power of technology in remote learning. So, as we know, technology play a vital role in remote learning, offering access, engagement, and flexibility. However, it is essential to address the digital divide, overcoming technical challenges, and also prioritize students' social and emotional well-being to ensure equitable, and also effective remote learning experience for all. Now, remember, technology is a tool, and effectiveness is depend on how you use it. By liberating its strength and migrating its challenges, we can harness we can harness the power of technology in order to create a more inclusive and engaging learning environment for everyone, and regardless of location or occasion. And that's all. And now, Miss Joyce, we're gonna talk about the equity in education.
Today, I would like to address the pressing issue of equity in education, particularly the challenges that have been exacerbated by the pandemic in the past year. I will explain this matter using simple language that everyone can understand. The COVID-19 pandemic has had a significant impact on our education system, and unfortunately, it has widened the existing gaps in educational equity. Equity in education means that every student, regardless of their background or circumstances, has an equal opportunity to succeed and access quality education. During the pandemic, many schools had to shift to remote learning, which presented various challenges. Not all students have access to the necessary technology or internet connection at home, making it for them difficult. This created disparity in learning opportunities, with some students failing behind due to limited access to resources. Addressing these equity issues requires a collective effort from all stakeholders involved in education. It is crucial for governments, schools, and communities to work together to ensure that every student has equal access to technology, internet connectivity, and other necessary resources. According to Justin Simon in year 2021, pre-pandemic there were only 6.6 million students enrolled in distance learning, but this figure skyrocketed to 400 million due to the spread of COVID-19. Because of schools were closed and not allowed to accommodate students in their classroom, distance learning was offered. Distance learning has now become the new normal in education. Distance learning is any kind of remote learning in which the student is not physically present in the classroom. The student may be anywhere while learning takes place. Distance learning is educating students online. Over the years, distance learning has become an alternative mode of teaching and learning. It has become another venue for education and instruction. Though opposed by many, the Philippines Department of Education and the Commission on Higher Education adopted and implemented a flexible model of blended learning. According to CHAD in year 2020, flexible learning is learning interventions and delivery of programs which the consideration of learners' unique needs that may or may not involve the use of technology. As of today in the Philippines, distance learning is being offered in two forms: online distance learning and modular distance learning. Considering and hoping that the interaction between students and the teacher can ensure effective learning.
Thank you so much, speakers, for giving your concise yet informative presentation. The floor is now open for those who have their questions.
So I have a question for Ms. Joyce regarding her topic about graded education. Because in my case, I graduated in COVID-19 pandemic. So I experienced equality education, wherein in my place we don't have any internet connection, and there's a time that our teacher conduct a online class, and I'm not able to join because I don't have any internet connection. So I was wondering if Ms. Joyce have any experience regarding equality of education.
During the pandemic, it has also affected my mental health and well-being. The sudden shift to remote learning and the disruption of my daily routines have caused me increased stress and anxiety. This has had a negative impact on my ability to focus and engage in my studies, further exacerbating the equity issues in education.
What a very informative thoughts we heard right now. To our dear speakers, thank you so much for sharing your different overviews for today's symposium. Again, this is Nochume Absalon, your lovely host for today's symposium.
I'm Nicky P. Agong Jr., one of your hosts for today's symposium.